Hurricane Ian has passed, and now we have IRS tax relief that we're going to talk about in this video. But before we do, what's going on, guys? It's been a few days because I'm in Tampa, Florida, and we were under mandatory evacuation and told to get out. So thankfully we did. And of course I was going to leave. I'm not sticking around for this stuff. I have a wife and 4 kids, not playing that game. So we packed everything up and left for Ocala. Now we were originally going to go to Orlando, which is a little bit closer than Ocala. But I said, you know what? Let's just go to my wife's aunt's house. It's a little bit further, but it'll be a lot more relaxing. And thankfully we did because they had a little bit of flooding. Now we were watching everything on our cameras and absolutely nothing happened to our house. We saw some wind, that's about it. There was no flooding, no downed trees on my property or in the area that I saw, just a lot of leaves and little branches around. So thankfully for that, but unfortunately for those that were affected a little bit further south and all over the state of Florida, yeah, not so much. So now there's IRS tax relief for the entire state of Florida, but not just those in the state. Anybody that was affected by the hurricane. So if you have some information that you can't get a hold of that were somehow in Florida, then you also qualify for this stuff. So let's go ahead and jump into that because we're all safe. We're back up and running. So here we go. So the IRS announces tax relief for victims of Hurricane Ian in Florida. But like I said, it's not just those in Florida. It's those affected by Hurricane Ian in Florida. So here's what it's saying. Anything that was basically due from September 23rd on for the rest of this year is going to be extended till February 23rd, 2023. So it's saying that individuals and households affected by Hurricane Ian that reside or have a business anywhere in the state of Florida qualify for tax relief. So this requires that you've already have a valid extension in order to get this tax relief. So you can't just, oh, I didn't file my taxes, so now I'm getting this extension. No, you have to have the extension already in place in order to qualify for this additional extension. Now, this also includes, so individuals, businesses, and also estimated tax payments. If you have penalties on payroll or an excise tax deposits due on or after September 23rd, same thing, but those have to be done by October the 10th. So that is basically next week. So you want to pay attention to that. But for everything else, it's February 23rd, including, and I'll scroll down here to find it for you, including the Form 5500s, if I can find that. I have it on my piece of paper right here, highlighted. So that is right above the casualty losses. There you go. This relief also includes the filings of Form 5500. So if you have a solo 401k and you have $250,000 or more, then you're required to file Form 5500. And if there's other reasons you need to file it, Form 5500, you have until February 15th in order to do so. So that's also getting extended, where that's going to be done it has to be done by the end of the year. So you have all these extensions right here. Now there's nothing that you need to do, but it also is saying that if you were affected, so let me go ahead and find that for you. So taxpayers not in the covered disaster area. Let me pull it up on the screen for you. So taxpayers not in the covered area. Let's see what we got right in that first paragraph right here, if I can find it. So there we go. Taxpayers not in the covered disaster area, but whose records necessary to meet the deadlines listed in Treasury, whatever, are covered or in the covered disaster area are also entitled to relief. So it's pretty far. So if you have a question about this, go to the IRS's website. It's in their news section. It's one of the updates that they've put out. I was anticipating for this to occur because it happened the last time we had a hurricane and we had to evacuate. We got that additional 5-month, basically a 5-month extension is what it works out to be, October to February the 15th. So you still have to do it. You still have to pay your taxes. You still have to have a timely filed extension, but now you get a little bit more relief and you don't have to come back and go scrambling to get your return in. So we got the extension for anybody that was affected, even those that are outside of the state of Florida, but somehow have records or whatnot in the state of Florida. then you're getting this extension. Now, there are some directions on how to let the IRS know. So if you do get a penalty, they're going to abate it. So if they don't know about it already, or if they didn't figure it out from your tax return of where you live, and you're filing it after the fact or after October the 17th of 2022 for your 2021 taxes, then you're, again, in the clear. So that is the extension, and that is the tax relief. It's good to be back. We'll see you on the next one. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to subscribe, and we'll see you later.